Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to the Sacred Place Special Edition number 10.
Yay! And good morning, Roberta. Good morning, Bart.
Hi.
Hey.
Nice to see you.
Yeah.
How are you feeling today? Feeling inspired? Feeling bright?
Yeah, but we actually just have a really powerful moon behind us. We both had a couple of nights that we felt really restless and unable to sleep. And my neck is completely blocked, so I'm a little bit stiff today.
It's getting better, but just yesterday and the day before. Something's happening, something's in the air.
Yeah, so we thought of dedicating a class today to softness.
Something we're both very fond of.
Yeah.
Bath and breathe and chilling in the garden.
Yeah, the pace of daily life can be very fast sometimes, and also this attitude that we often have towards life is very goal-oriented, very focused, very masculine, and softness allows us to really just drop back into the body, into gentleness, embracing ourselves, embracing life, and this feeling of letting go and just coming back to the natural rhythm of the body.
Still having an intention or a goal, and yet be fully present into the process of this goal we have, and releasing, for example, in yoga, wanting to go somewhere, but rather than being there directly with the mind, being very present with the body and being there with the whole process and the breathing, and that can be applied for everything. Like you want to launch a new project, and rather than being stressed about doing the website, you can learn to do the website and do it really softly in the moment and in quality, and it gives quality to everything we're doing when we're really present with each and every step of the process. And that's what this class is meant to bring, just presence, relaxation. And today is Mother's Day, so if you are a mother, happy Mother's Day
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers.
Yeah. And not only to mothers, but to the motherly energy, this caretaker energy, this infinite love. We all know how moms are, most of the time, infinitely loving, and no matter what we're doing, if we're screwing up in our lives, they will always be there for us. And it's such a vital support to have as human beings, to know that we have this unconditional love, and that sometimes life goes well, sometimes less well, but always we have fun.
Yeah, I wonder whether your mom is here watching us today.
Yeah.
Let us know if you're there, so that we know who's joining us for the practice today. And because you're speaking about softness and projects, and for me, when I think about softness, I'm and maybe this is also the feminine, and it kind of connects with Mother's Day, that as women we have the tendency to care for others, to care for our environment, and we don't always extend that same care towards ourselves. So often we're very busy with organizing things in our lives and thinking of what's happening to the people dear to us, and we're always empathizing and putting a lot of our care and attention towards the external world. And in that process, we don't always give that same care and love to ourselves. And for me, coming back to softness is really bringing that intention of nurturing ourselves as well. And we all know the saying that you cannot give from an empty cup, that the cup has to be full in order to give. And if we give and do when our cup isn't full, then we start feeling depleted and we burn out. So for me, the softness is really to creating a space where I'm holding space for myself, where I can just fully let go. And in that softness, I am connecting with myself and I'm nurturing myself. So for me, it's really to bring that energy of care and that motherly energy also towards myself. Yeah. And Anne-Marie is here.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Good. Yeah. So welcome everyone, and
Welcome.
we're going to get started.
Yes.
Yeah. So the class today, softness, it will be super gentle. And yeah, we'll do some exercises that will release, where we're just focusing on letting go, going into deep relaxation, and working also a little bit with the voice. You're gonna do some voice work with us.
Yeah.
Very simple exercises to release and to open. Okay. So let's start by lying down. So normally also when I teach yoga, I love lying down at the beginning because it kind of prepares our body and our mind and sets our intention for what we want from our practice, which is to release, to become present through relaxation. So just make yourself comfortable at home and take a moment to just lie down. And if you have a lot of tension in your body, you might notice that just by lying down, the muscles can relax, the muscles in the back start to let go, and the spine can come back to its neutral position. So you can just start by taking a few slow deep breaths, and as you exhale, just imagine that you're allowing all the tension to melt away. Feeling the contact between your body and the floor. And feel how the floor is supporting the weight of your body. And let yourself be carried by the earth. And then you can just start by taking a deep breath in through the nose and bring the breath all the way down. And exhale with a gentle sigh. And we'll do that 2 more times. So breathe in deeply. And exhaling. Letting go. And 1 more time. And let the body become a little bit softer. And also give your mind permission to let go and to become soft. And then you can slowly bend your knees and place your feet onto the mat. And we're going to start just with a few very gentle exercises where we make very small movements. And these small movements, they will bring relaxation into the tissues and really open up the space from the inside out. So with the feet on the mat, we're going to start by making a very small movement, bringing the knees a little bit from left to right. And that movement can go very, very slowly. So it's all about slowing down. And often when we do physical exercises, as soon as we hear the exercise, we start the movement. But tune in with your body, and then with that idea of movement in your head, just allow your body to move towards it while you are present in every moment of the movement. So you might notice that the sacrum is being massaged against the floor. And just keep your attention there. The spine really functions as our support system, running from the coccyx all the way up into the back of the head. And we use our spine all the time, every day. And a lot of the time, because of our habitual movements, we create tension in the back. And sometimes also pain in the spine itself. And so with these very gentle movements, we're massaging the tissues around key areas of the spine. And we're bringing relaxation there. The body can relax when it feels safe. And these small movements bring that feeling of safety into the body. When a baby cries, we also rock it. So these very small rocking movements signal feeling of nurturing, of care, of safety into the body. Good. And you can bring your knees back to center. And we'll bring the knees in towards us. So you can bring your knees towards your chest. And just really relax your legs and let them drop open. Yeah. And then we will take our hands and place them underneath the knees. Yeah. So the legs and the hips are entirely relaxed, but by having your hands pressed against the back of the knees, your body stays in this shape without having to use effort. And then we'll do a similar movement again. We will move a little bit from left to right. And as you're moving to the left, you're going to hug your right knee a little bit closer in towards you. And as you move to the right, you're going to hug your left knee a little bit closer into you. Yeah, like that. So you will notice that on top of rolling a little bit from left to right, the fact that you pull your knees slightly in towards you, it makes your pelvis rock also a little bit and tilt. So whereas the first exercise was really focusing on the sacrum, here we're moving also a little bit higher into the lower back. And be soft with yourself. Enjoy the movement. And move in a way that feels good always. Good. Then you can bring your knees together and place your hands on top of your knees. So we're going to do one last exercise for the sacrum and the lower back. You can start by straightening your arms. And so you will notice when you straighten your arms, the knees move a bit away from the body. So holding onto the knees, straightening the arms. And from there, we're going to use the arms to make little circles with the knees. So the body stays relaxed and you're just using your arms. So you can start by bending the arms slightly, pulling the knees in towards you, and then moving over to the side, gradually straightening the arms, so making little circles. And the circles can be as small or as big as you like. And then you can take the circle into the other direction. Good. And then you can breathe in deeply, and as you exhale, just hug the knees in towards you. You can hold on to the knees, the shins, and just really draw them close in towards you to lengthen out the lower back. And then you can slowly straighten the legs out on the floor. And just take a deep breath in. And exhale, relax your whole body. And just take a moment to feel what's happening inside your body. And the sensations that you're feeling. Maybe a bit more spaciousness in the pelvis, the lower back. A little bit more relaxed in your mind. And then on your next inhalation, you can just take your arms up above your head and just stretch your whole body out. Lengthening through the feet, reaching up through the arms. Just take a nice big stretch like you do in the morning to wake yourself up. Good. And then you can bring your arms down again when you're ready. We're going to place the feet onto the mat and roll onto our sides. And then take your time, and while keeping that feeling of softness in your body, that connection to sensation, presence inside your body, you can slowly make your way up to a seated position. And we're going to come onto our hands and knees. So come to a nice cat's position and just check that your knees are underneath your hips, about hip width apart, and the hands are shoulder width apart with the wrists underneath the shoulders. And we're going to start by fully relaxing the back. So relax into the lower back, relax into the upper back and into the shoulders. Relax the head and the neck. And you will see here on the screen that Quentin's back is arched, but he's not creating that arch deliberately. So we're not pushing into our back, we're not trying to stretch into the back. We're simply relaxing, just relaxing and dropping into that softness. Now I want you to maintain that feeling of softness, and we're going to bring some movement into the spine. And we're going to start rocking the hips from side to side. And again, it can be very small movements. It can also be a little bit of a bigger movement if you feel like the body wants to move a little bit more today. And simply shift your weight from one side to the other, left to right. And as you're doing this, I'm going to invite you again to not pull or stretch into the body, but to really come from this watery, soft feeling, like you're a little seaweed in the ocean being rocked from side to side by the waves. And then when you feel ready, you can move your spine into the opposite direction, rounding the back, pushing the back up to the ceiling. And again from there you can move the body from left to right. Just stretching from side to side. Good. Now you can come back to center and sit back onto your heels for a moment into a child's pose. Take a few deep breaths here and just take a moment to relax the back. And take a moment to connect with your breath. And as you inhale, imagine that you're breathing all the way down into your belly, creating a feeling of spaciousness inside the body. And then you can slowly make your way up again onto your hands and knees. And this time I invite you to move in a way that your body wants to move right now. So you can play with the arching and the rounding of the back. You can play with moving from side to side, with making circles. So stay with that feeling inside the body, feeling of softness, of presence. So moving slowly, deliberately, and move in a way that feels good. Will be looking different for everyone. You see Quentin is quite flexible in his back, so don't imitate him, but really go and search for what your body wants to do right now, what feels good to you, how your body wants to move, how your body wants to stretch. The spine is really an amazing part of the body, and it is so strong and flexible at the same time. It's very flexible and versatile. It can move into 5 different directions. We can flex the spine, extend the spine. We can do lateral flexions. We can do torsions or twisting. And yet it's very strong. It keeps our body upright all day. It's the center of our being. And often we keep the spine in a rigid position for long periods of time, when we're sitting behind a desk, for example. So So with these movements, we're bringing that natural movement back into the spine, connecting back to the versatility and the flexibility that we have innately in our bodies. Good. And then you can slowly round up your movements. And we're going to sit back into a child pose, and this time you can open your knees a little bit wider. Yeah. And so with the knees a little bit wider, maybe as wide as the mat, you can sit back onto your heels. And you will notice that you're sinking a little bit deeper into the hips here. And so you can also bring your breath a little bit further down into the belly, into the hips, into the pelvis. And breathe for a moment. And enjoy these moments of rest, of just feeling, of just sensing the body. And with every exhalation, just allow yourself to let go a little bit more. And if you're holding on to a lot of things today, you can visualize that with every exhalation, you're releasing everything that you don't need right now down into the ground. And then you can slowly come up again. Good. And we're going to finish with a yoga posture called legs up the wall. We've done this before, so I hope you're used to practicing it. If you are not, for this exercise, ideally you want to have an empty wall, so that you can lie on the floor with your legs up against the wall. If you don't have an empty wall, then you can use a chair, you can use a sofa that's nearby, or you can use the edge of your bed and simply place your legs onto the chair, onto the bed, or onto the sofa. So Quentin will demonstrate. For legs up the wall, if you're doing this with a wall, you want to be as close to the wall as possible. So go and sit sideways against the wall and then lie down into a fetus position. Let's show people how to do it. So you want to be with your buttocks against the wall and lie down in a fetus position. And then from here, you're just going to roll onto your back and fan your legs up against the wall like that. Yeah. So the buttocks can be touching the wall, or it can be a little bit away from the wall. If you have stiff legs, if your hamstrings are tight, then often it's helpful to be a little bit away from the wall so that the legs are stretched not as strongly. And then just find a position for your legs where they feel relaxed so that you don't have to engage your muscles, so that you don't have to hold on to them. It can be together, it can be a little bit apart. And your arms can go wherever they like. They can be on the body, can be next to the body. And then just close your eyes. And just take a moment and allow your whole body to relax. Bringing a feeling of heaviness down into the pelvis so that you're really allowing the pelvis to root down into the ground. And I love this posture. It's a great position to rest your legs in, the legs that are carrying us day in, day out. And here we're just putting them up and we're telling our legs there's nothing you have to do, you don't have to hold us up in this moment. You can just relax and let go. It's a very good position if you are standing a lot, perhaps for your job. If you tend to get water retention in your legs or feeling of tired, of heavy legs. And this is a great position to lie there for 5, 10, 15 minutes. So once your body is settled into the posture, you can bring your awareness to your head and allow your head to relax, your brain to relax, your facial muscles to relax. Relax the throat and the shoulders. The chest, the shoulder blades. Relax the belly and the lower back. Relax the hips, the legs, and the feet. And the toes. And perhaps at home you're doing this posture with the legs on a chair or on your sofa or bed. If you're practicing against a wall, but you feel that it's a bit too strong on the legs because the hamstrings are tight, you can always practice the version with the knees bent on the edge of the sofa. And just remember that in this posture you want to be as comfortable as possible. So you can, even against the wall, you can bend your knees a little bit if you like. And you will notice that if the legs start shaking or twitching a little bit, then bend your knees. And create this feeling in your body as though you're surrendering the weight of your body to gravity. Gravity pulling your body towards the earth. And then we're going to exit this posture step by step. So you can start by bending your knees and bringing the knees towards the chest. If you like, you can just relax the feet or press the feet a little bit against the wall if you are using a wall. And from there we're going to roll onto our left side. And we'll stay on that left side for a moment so that the pressure in the body can gradually change. Enjoy this moment in the fetus position. Feel the floor underneath you, the earth carrying you. And then you can slowly, in your own time, come back to a seated position. You want to come sit here? Okay.
Once you are sitting comfortably, back to your standard position of comfort, relaxation. You can start by feeling your weight on the floor. Feel the gravity shifting from how you were against the wall and the gravity was pulling your back, your head, to a shift in 90 degrees. Now the blood flow also changing. Feel the aliveness in your hands. Feel your chest. And you can keep your eyes closed, or close them if they were open. Bring your hands on your chest, one hand higher than the other one, so you're really having your both palms on your body. You can take a deep breath in, and at the sigh out we're going to make a sound and feel the vibration in our hands. And make this sigh with the intention of relaxing yourself without trying to make any pretty sound or long sound. Just do really a sound that makes you feel good. And again. And you can shift from longer to higher to lower. And with this regular interval, we're gonna keep making those sounds and just follow my voice. And you can start exploring a little bit more during the sigh. See what feels right. It brings more relaxation, more softness. And this increase oxygen intake by the deeper breath might make you feel a little bit airy, dizzy maybe. So just observe what feels right for you. You can slow down if it feels better. And in the next inhalation and exhalation, I'm going to bring an intention of release. So similar but different, deep release. You're finally free. It can start being a bit louder, expansive. Keep your eyes closed, release, relax, and just feel the energy moving through your body, through tingling sensations, expansion, relaxation of your eyes. The part of your body and maybe your neck that are more tense might start to buzz and vibrate. Allow this vibration to relax those parts of your body. Observe how your body is reacting to those experimental sounds, vibrations. In the next inhalation, we're going to bring this airflow all the way down to our spine, the bottom of our spine, and make a sound that is going to rise up very slowly all the way up to the bottom, to the top of your head. Sorry. So we're going to take a deep breath in and start to go and slowly raise up.
And down again.
A bit like going into a roller coaster and going up and up and up and then release. And one last time. And again, observe how your body is reacting. Listen to the silence. we're going to bring our hands together and stretch them all the way up above your head. And once we are all the way up, we are going to try to relax our belly and do the same exercise again. Slowly lower your hands, bring them to your top of your head, onto the third eye, and again. Lower the hands on the hearts. And down on your knees. Just make a sound that is low and vibrant, the lower part of your body. And it's rhythmic. And going back more into the softness from the heart.
We make a rhythmical sound from the heart.
Yes. Just release, relax, observe. You can slowly open your eyes and observe the room you're in, being completely silent inside, soft. You can rotate your head and observe the space. You're a bit like it's the first time you're observing it. With the eyes of a child. The first time you see this color. The first time you see this texture. Scan your room. And we are going to finish with a song. For this motherly energy.
Yes, I'm going to sing a song for African goddess Oshun. And she's one of the goddesses of love, of fertility, of family. So she's a beautiful goddess of love that has a lot of this energy of softness, of femininity. And if you know the song, you can sing with us at home. Ide vere vere. Sitting and meditating at home to this song, keep that feeling of softness and openness and flow in the body. There's no need to be rigid when we're meditating. Just allow your body to relax into its natural movement. The body's always in movement. The breath makes the body expand and release. So just stay with that naturalness.
Thank you to all mothers for your beautiful, loving energy. For birthing us all into this beautiful world.
Thank you, everyone. We have a little special announcement for you today.
Yes. For our 10th special edition,
Yeah.
we were thinking of starting a Patreon. So it's a way for you to support us monthly with donation. You can choose how much you want to support us with, and you will be charged every first of the month if you decide to do so. And over there you will find sometimes extra content. So for example, for now there is a guided meditation, special morning, wake up with star seeds, it's called.
It's a meditation with Quentin's voice.
And sound, and yeah, it's meant for you to wake up in a beautiful state and start your day fresh and lovingly. And yeah, it's a way for you to support us without having to do a donation every time to think about it. It's something you join our community, you join our little tribe, and every month you give something. You can choose how much.
Yeah. And actually, we kind of already have some patrons. Like, it's amazing that you guys have already been donating through PayPal or into our bank accounts. Anne-Marie, thank you. Bart, Anna, Valerie, Eva, Stephanie, thank you so much for supporting us.
Yeah, means a lot to us.
Yeah, and it also helps us to keep all of this content accessible for everyone. And of course, we want all of you to become part of our community and join us on Patreon. But there's also people out there who are maybe very new to this type of work, or people in third world countries as well who have access to internet but don't have the funds to join classes online. And with your contributions, you're not only giving back to us, but you're giving us an opportunity also to make this work available for everyone.
To grow, to expand, to invest in gear to make the scene better for you.
Yeah,
so
because we love doing this.
The more you care, the more we care as well. The more we see there is involvement, the more it gives us motivation to really try to come up with something fresh, new and exciting.
So let us know if you were joining us today. Lieven is sending us a heart. Hi Lieven, happy that you're here joining us. Very happy to see the same faces again every week.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah, so for our Patreon, it's basically just a way of making donation easier. That you're just automatically, Patreon takes care of the payments every month. And so if you sign up today or this week, if you're wanting to give us a donation, then you won't be charged for it until the end of the month, so beginning of June. So that always your donation is given to us at the end of a month. So you can just head over to Patreon. We'll post the link in the comments, but it's also already in the description there. And just check it out either way. And we'll have some surprises on there for you. Only for you, that won't be accessible anywhere else. So just this little gifts, random surprises. It can be a meditation that you can download, or an extra class, a video, a longer sound healing, something like that. As we feel inspired, we're going to create little gifts for you. Yeah, great. So I see yeah, Anna also sent us pictures. We love that some of our participants are sending us pictures of them doing yoga with us in the living room. So yeah, we're super happy to get this feedback from you, because of course you at home, you can see us. So we also love seeing you. So it's awesome if you send us pictures. Great.
It's kind of this awkward thing where you see us and you feel connected to us, and we have no idea who's here apart from the comments. We just see a little number.
Yeah, so we love it if you comment, and so that we know who's here with us. Great.
Okay, thank you so much for being here with us.
Yeah,
and we're looking forward to the next one.
Here.
Yeah, more comments.
Yeah, you have to always scroll down a bit.
Yeah.
And Marie.
Very big thanks for this beautiful gift. It warms my heart of joy, love.
Roberta says it's a great idea for Patreon. Thank you. Yeah.
All right, see you next time. Thank you so much for being here.
See you next week, Sunday, 10:30 a.m.
Have
a beautiful week.